A nurse once walked into a hospital room, looked at a patient, and immediately said something is wrong. She couldn't explain why, she just knew. Doctors ran tests and discovered the patient was hours away from a heart attack. She had never examined him. She had never spoken to him. How did she know? Because her brain had been trained to recognize patterns so deeply that they became automatic. That's exactly what Chapter 4 is about. Welcome back. Today we're breaking down Chapter 4 of Atomic Habits, The Man Who Didn't Look Right. And this chapter dives deep into the first law of behavior change: make it obvious. Here's the thing about habits. Once they are deeply ingrained, your brain stops actively thinking about them. You don't think about tying your shoelaces. You don't think about which route you drive to work. Your brain runs on autopilot because habits become automatic, and that's both the power and the danger. The danger is that most of us are completely unaware of the habits running our lives. You reach for your phone without thinking, you snack without thinking, you scroll for an hour without thinking. These are what Ch.4 calls nonconscious habits, behaviors so automatic you don't even realize you're doing them. So the very first step to changing any habit is awareness. You cannot change what you cannot see. Ch.4 introduces a powerful technique called the habit scorecard. Here's how it works. Write down every single thing you do throughout your day from the moment you wake up to the moment you sleep. Then next to each behavior, mark it with a plus sign if it's a good habit, a minus sign if it's a bad habit, and an equal sign if it's neutral. No judgment, just awareness. He also introduces another powerful tool called implementation intentions. Most people say, I will work out more, but that's too vague. Instead, you say, I will work out at 7 a.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in my living room. Research shows that people who use implementation intentions are significantly more likely to follow through because you've given your brain a specific cue, a time, and a place to trigger the behavior. Then there's habit stacking. The formula is simple. After I do this current habit, I will do this new habit. After I pour my morning coffee, I will read for 10 minutes. After I sit down at my desk, I will write my 3 priorities for the day. You're linking a new behavior to an existing one, using the current habit as the cue. Think about someone who wants to start meditating. Instead of just saying, I'll meditate sometime today, they say, after I brush my teeth every morning, I will sit on my meditation cushion for 5 minutes. The toothbrushing is the cue. The meditation is the new habit. Simple, specific, and almost impossible to forget. Here's your challenge. Tonight before you sleep, write down your habit scorecard. List everything you did today and mark each one as positive, negative,